Hi, how are ya? My name is Emma. I am a peer support specialist, which is somebody who uses their lived experience with mental health and mental illness to connect with others with similar experiences. I am not a licensed professional. What I talk about comes from my personal experience, trauma-informed training, and passion to talk about all the hard things in life. What are we going to be talking about today, you ask? Well, I'll tell ya. Today, we're going to be talking about post-traumatic stress disorder, commonly referred to as PTSD. This subject is personal to me, as I was recently diagnosed with PTSD. It was hard for me when I got diagnosed to understand what I possibly could have gone through to cause such a serious diagnosis. But since my diagnosis a few months ago, I've done a lot of exploring and have educated myself as much as I possibly can on PTSD. And I've come to realize that this diagnosis makes a lot of sense. Through reflecting on my life and my childhood, I realized that I've been showing signs and symptoms of PTSD, being completely unaware of it. So this is the reason why I'm right here, right now, on your screen. You're welcome. So what is PTSD? According to the interwebs, specifically the Mayo Clinic, PTSD, or post-traumatic stress disorder, is a mental health condition that's caused by an extremely distressing or terrifying event, either being a part of it or witnessing it. I once heard from somebody that PTSD should be looked at as a mental injury, not mental illness. I really liked that. You could look at it as if you fell and cut your leg. That's an injury. And you experience symptoms like maybe bleeding or bruising. Much in that way, when somebody experiences distressing events and trauma, they show symptoms of it, like wounds, just like a cut on your leg. You could argue that these types of wounds are harder to see, but I disagree. There are people you walk by in the grocery store who have PTSD. You might be at the gas station filling your tank. There's a person doing the same thing right over there. They could have PTSD. And even you might have PTSD, and you may not even know it, like I didn't my whole life up until a few months ago. That leads me to the heart of the video. The list is quite extensive, but for now, I'm going to list 6 signs and symptoms of PTSD. Number 1, recurring nightmares. You may often experience nightmares related to the event. These dreams greatly disrupt your quality of sleep. Having nightmares might be a signal that you have much needed healing to do on distressing memories. Number 2, avoidant behaviors. This is where you actively avoid people, places, activities that may remind you of traumatic experiences. And avoiding these things can greatly interfere with your quality of life. It has with mine. And number 3, hypervigilance. You might constantly be on edge or scanning conversations or situations for possible threats. Your awareness of people and places intensifies, which is your body and mind preparing itself to fight. In my life, this makes it hard for me to enjoy otherwise really special moments that are joyous and happy. They're just different. I experience them in a different color. Number 4, intrusive memories, like flashbacks. This is a sign of PTSD that I've experienced that I was completely unaware of, and right now are the most painful that I am dealing with. I kind of play quick little movies in my head of the traumatic experiences. These movies replay over and over and over again. I'm essentially re-traumatizing myself. And it's been extremely difficult for me because of this to carry on in my daily life in a positive way. Number 5, negative changes in thinking and mood. This can look like negative beliefs about yourself. Ongoing negative emotions like fear, blame, shame, guilt. Memory problems like not remembering certain aspects of the traumatic event. Feeling detached from family and friends, not being interested in activities you once enjoyed, having a hard time feeling positive emotions, and feeling emotionally numb. And number 6, changes in physical and emotional reactions. This can present itself as being easily frightened or startled, which happens to me. I'll be doing something in the day and somebody will start talking and I'll go, and I'm super sensitive to random stimuli that I'm not expecting. It could look like always being on guard for danger. It could look like self-destructing behavior like drinking or driving too fast. Trouble sleeping, trouble concentrating, irritability, angry outbursts and aggressive behavior, and physical reactions like sweating, rapid breathing, shaking, or like me bracing or clenching my legs. Okay, those are the signs and symptoms that I thought you should know about out of countless more of PTSD. I hope you enjoyed my video. It was a pleasure meeting with you. Now do me a favor, okay? Smile right now in the way you feel best right now. I want to smile more. And I want you to as well. Okay, bye.